So I was having a conversation with someone last week, and then the person told me that, oh, there's nothing like mental health. They are just making up for it.
Because that's how we've been brought up. You know, in Ghana, but right now things are changing in Ghana, to be very honest with you.
Okay.
There has been a lot of education, lots of information. I mean, in this country, it is a huge thing. But now in
Yeah.
Ghana, it is becoming one of they celebrate mental health days and all that. Ghanaians see, or most migrants will see mental health as weakness.
Yeah.
They portray it as weakness,
Yeah.
which is not the case, you know. Now, one, in terms of mental health, when you're coming to a different country, it is not your country. This is not the country you were born. That alone is a psychological burden.
Okay.
It's a huge psychological burden. Now, two, we come from a country where we live in a community.
Yeah.
Here, it is not a community. It's more of a lonely place. It's you and your family.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about extended family. It's you and your.
Immediate.
And if you come without any family, then it is you.
Yeah.
Right? We don't have that. Being alone, it doesn't help. Now, in addition to this, your work schedule. In Ghana, we don't really do night shifts. Yeah, there's a lot of night shifts here, and you work 2 or 3. People don't work 2 or 3 jobs in Ghana to survive. Here, people do that. That will end up you up in burnout, being burnt out, you know. And then you have to deal with the culture shock. Things are different. You have to deal with racism. You have to deal with all these things. And people just live through it, and they don't even think about it because we haven't been conditioned to look out for some of these things. And these end up with you becoming anxious that you don't realize that you have an anxiety problem.
Okay.
You end up being depressed that you don't even realize you have depression.
Okay.
Or you're burnt out. And sometimes you react in certain ways that you think about it, this is not who I am.
Okay.
It happened to me.
Okay.
You know, I work a lot. I just recently, because of self-care, I had to cut down. I don't do full-time anymore.
Okay.
Just to take care of myself and my mental health. You understand me? I'm half-time now.
Okay.
Just so that, because I reacted in a certain way, I realized that I was so burnt out that I easily got angry and just angry at everything in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's real.
So now it's interesting you talked about the fact that you would have it without knowing that you have it. What if I don't believe in it? Does that still mean that I have it?
Yes. If you don't believe in it, the reason why I say that, if you don't believe in it, it is your mentality that you don't believe in it, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you don't have you do not have the symptoms.
Okay.
So in your head, you think you do not have it, but you show the symptoms of it.
Okay. So I think you talked about some of the causes, right? And so what would the symptoms be? Some of the symptoms.
Well, it all depends on which one we are talking about. So, for example, in depression.
Okay. So we have types of mental health.
Oh yeah,
problems.
we do have different types of mental health. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have depression, you can have anxiety, you can have, so these are general things that you see. But you have specific ones also, like, which are maybe genetic, schizophrenia, bipolar, those kinds of things are different. But these ones are the ones that we sort of, because of environmental, we develop it, but we don't realize we've developed, or our past, or then we develop it, you know.
Okay.
So depression is one of them, where maybe life situation around here, being lonely, not having a community to back you, you end up being sad. And you see, sadness doesn't mean like, oh, you're there and you're crying. No, that is not it. That is, if that was the case, then I'll be hugely depressed because I like to cry. I do something happens and I cry and I'm, you know.
Okay.
But for example, depression comes in either you can eat more or you can eat less. You lose interest in the things that you were interested in before. Your sleep changes. You have no energy. There are about 12 things, 10 to 12 things. I can't remember all the topics. So these are things that even when you go to your primary care physician, they're going to ask you all these things and screen you.
Okay.
And then they can pick it up. Again, the essence of prevention, recognition, you know. So it is not like the person is sad and crying that makes the person depressed. And sometimes depression can come in body aches. Yet when there's something wrong. My heart is beating fast. My this and that. They go and you can go to the doctor so many times, and there is nothing. We call this somatic symptoms.
Okay.
And it's all because you're depressed.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we say that depression is not a one-phase thing.
Stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our phases in life that we go through, like, so maybe losing interest in some of the things that we do. Is it that when these things persist, that is when we come to realize
it's sort of, there has to be a pattern to it.
Okay.
You know, and they have to put in all other factors too. They have to make sure there's no organic cause.
Okay.
When we say organic cause, that means nothing in the body that actually is
causing that. Okay.
Is causing that, you know. So they will look at all these things. So they don't just diagnose because having all these symptoms. So they put it all together before they make that diagnosis.
Okay. Is depression curable or manageable?
It's managed.
Okay.
So you see, depression, it's managed, and you see, you don't have to take. It's not every depression that you take a medication.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people have in mind, that I'm depressed, so I have to be on medication. No.
Okay.
Here in the US, almost everybody's on depression medication. But therapy, seeing a counselor, which a lot of Ghanaians don't like.
Yeah. No, so they don't like because why do I have to go and tell him my problem? What is he going to do for me? It's not going to...
It makes sense because of the mentality with which we come, again, health mentality, right? So there are certain things that the counselor, there's maybe something is happening to you.
Okay.
But you can't figure out what is causing that. Sometimes they can go to the deep root.
Okay.
And discuss with you and say that, oh, maybe because of this that I have ended up in like this.
Okay.
So the counselor you are there to talk about it, but the counselor is also trying to guide you to see whether there's a root cause of what is happening to you.
Okay.
Secondly, also, there are sometimes they help you give you coping mechanisms in order to help you deal with whatever you are going through. So you're not going because and I say, you know, and a lot of people do that, and especially men. This is more men than women.
Women.
You know, they don't want counseling because they feel like it makes them weak. And they don't want to say things. You're supposed to keep everything. You're a man, so you're supposed to keep it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that alone is actually causing problems with you and your marriage.
Okay.
Look, that's why even when we come here, marriages don't work. Because sometimes these things, because the situation we find ourselves in is more tedious than in Ghana, it spills over into your family life.
Okay.
You know.
So you think that counseling is effective?
Oh, counseling is effective, yes.
Okay.
If you have the right counselor.
Okay.
But
the reason why I love this, like, I don't think I believe in...
I know a lot of people don't believe in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's our background, right?
Yeah.
Our mental, what we have been made to believe in.
Yeah. So, not to cut you, but I remember some time ago, someone told me that, Stephen, maybe you need to see a counselor. And I'm like, why? And then you'll give a lot of reasons. And I'm like, okay. So like you go and they tell you a lot of stuff and then like ask questions and they will tell you that, oh, maybe when you were a kid, this happened and all that. And then they try to find problem from your past and tie it to it. So like, maybe that's not it. So what is the need for me to sort of go? And I think that a lot of people have the same mentality, you know.
What if it is? Because research has shown something called post-traumatic, that a lot of people don't realize that what happened in your young life eventually molded you into what you are now. You know, you may have some anger issues that you don't even know.
Yeah.
But the anger issues is coming from something else. I have this, it was my dad's friend. He's a professor, an architect. He's old now, and he's in Ghana. Okay. And the reason why I'm using him is because he's a male.
Okay.
He had anger issues, huge anger issues, to the point that one day he almost took an axe and killed somebody.